Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Don't go through another year with that awful joint pain. Now there's an exciting new treatment using natural biologics, regenerative solutions that can restore and repair damaged tissue in your joints. Hey folks, it's Tom Schmitz, and I'm talking about QC Kinetics, now open here. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in non-surgical regeneration. Highly concentrated natural biologics that can give you lasting relief. If you have pain in your knees, back, shoulder, hips, and you're tired of steroids, tired of pain meds, and talk of major surgery, this is the treatment you've been hoping for. Call the medical professionals at QC Kinetics today for a free consultation. Learn about how natural biologics can be used to get you moving again pain-free. Listen, don't let them keep giving you steroids. Don't let them tell you your surgery is your only option. Get a free second opinion at QC Kinetics. Do it now and imagine life in 2022 without pain. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation. They have offices now in Ocala and the Villages. Call 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550.
It's Monday. Not sure how you did it, but you actually survived an entire 2 days without hearing from Tom. Good job to you. And once again, good luck.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks as we wrap up a Monday edition. You know, we started this show, the 9 o'clock hour, talking about the horrific shooting in Buffalo and how that racism is still very much a part of our everyday life. But it's not a black-white thing and never has been a black and white thing. And I challenge you to have a frank discussion about race, and the phone lines were not working. So if you want to get in and have a discussion about that as we close out the show, here's your chance. 622-9622 is the number to call. But it just, it begs the question of how does one become to the point where you will get so angry you'll take another or a large group of humans' lives just because you don't like them? I can't wrap my head around that. And don't look, it's not one politician's fault. Racism was around long before any politician. So it's not the fault of one person or another. I just don't understand how you get so ingrained or so angry that you want to take other humans' lives. I don't get it. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks. Good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
Yeah. Hey, you. How are you?
Pretty good. Say, you got me thinking on this racism situation, and I look at myself and all the kids that are growing up. As a young person in life, you go to a movie theater or you put your TV on, and let's say you're watching a cowboy movie. Well, the good cowboys are always on a white horse with a white cap and an outfit. The bad guys are always on always have a black outfit on, and they're on a black horse. And it's things like that. Like Santa Claus was always white, and Jesus was always white, and angels are always white, and wedding gowns are always white. So is it white is good and black is bad? Are we brought up in that kind of a thought process?
I had never thought about that. I'd never even fathomed that before. When you bring it up, what you're saying is accurate. The good guys were. Roy Rogers always wore the white hat, and came in on the Lone Ranger wore white.
So,
but then, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jeff. As we're growing up, are we led to believe that white is good and black is bad? Does that make us? Does that enter into this racism situation?
I don't know. People smarter than me would have to come up with that. But I get your point that where it was ingrained. And to be honest, people make people look like people. When you talk about Santa Claus or you talk about Jesus and all, people throughout history have made people that they idolize, that they may have been so long fantasy or something. They make them look like them so that they can have an understanding of them. It is well documented that if you depict Jesus in the way he's supposed to look from the area he is from and all, he should be a man of color. He should be brown. He shouldn't be a Norwegian Caucasian with long dark hair, long brown hair. He should be more Middle Eastern looking, because lo and behold, he was a Jew from the Middle East, Jerusalem, Bethlehem.
Right, exactly.
But the people the artists and painters who have depicted him made him look like them, so that they would, faith-wise and belief-wise, they thought that was the story was easier to buy, I guess. I don't know why they would do it, but if you're a historian and if you know anything about the history of civilization and all, you know that Jesus was a man of color. He was not a Caucasian. And so, but your point's very well taken, that if we've been ingrained to be the black-white of society, heroes always wear white on the white horse, black Bart, or, black beard. The bad guys are always something doing with black. And you may have hit on something there that I'd never even contemplated. Yeah.
Well, it seems to me, in a kind of a way, you're brainwashing kids as they're growing up with the idea white is good and black is bad.
Although Adam Cartwright wore black.
Yeah. Well,
he was a good guy.
Anyways, that's your program was an excellent program on racism, and it really got me thinking. And I was thinking back to when I was a young guy, that everything that was black was bad, and everything that was white was good.
Well, and that's what I tried to do, just get people thinking. So a discussion can be had.
You got my mind going.
Well, I appreciate the call, Hugh. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't know. And what is white versus black, or what is white versus Hispanic, or what is black versus Asian? Are Italians white? Not all of them. If you've ever been to southern Italy, the Italians in northern Italy and the Italians in southern Italy there's a marked difference in how they look. One lives in a mountain cold region. One lives in a almost tropic region on the Mediterranean, a beautiful sea. One has a large amount of sunshine, and one is in a mountain region where, sun is not of the premium. So, and people erroneously get labeled with, you can either be Asian, Hispanic, black, or white. Huh? So where do you put the Middle Easterners? Oh yeah, we forgot about them. Well, what do you say to the lighter-skinned Africans that live in northern Africa as opposed to the very dark-skinned Africans that live in Central Africa, or the Caucasian Africans that live in South Africa? See, there's a lot more than just skin tone when talking about humans, and yet we get so caught up in skin tone. And you end up leading to a indoctrination that took place with this kid that he openly said in his manifesto he wasn't born racist. He decided to become racist after sitting alone at home and figuring out that he was being replaced. According to the internet, his race was being replaced. So we got a lot of issues, folks. Racism being one of them. But until we start talking about it and have a frank discussion, not a you're racist, I'm racist, not one of those, actually what racism is and how to alleviate it, it's never going to go away. It probably won't go away anyway, but it'll be something that at least we can discuss. Because right now, you don't even want to discuss race. A lot of times, people shy away from it just because they don't want to be deemed racist themselves. It's inevitable that people of a different race than you will take, so you're going to offend some people of another race, no matter what your intentions are. But we got to have a discussion about it. It's not going anywhere. Birthdays today. As we wrap up this hour and wrap up this show. Birthdays today, if I can get to them real quick. Danny Trejo. Trejo, he's Machete. He's 78 today. Pierce Brosnan, 69 today. And Deborah Winger from Officer and a Gentleman and Urban Cowboy is 67. Hey, thanks to everybody for listening today. The phone lines are back working, so maybe we can interact tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow, folks. Have a good afternoon.
This is WOCA AM, W242 CAFM, Ocala, the source.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
Senate Minority